Deism is, frankly, a steaming load of crap. Let's leave aside for a moment the fact that it comes off like the namby-pamby, wishy-washy having of one's cake and eating it too, that it's basically like trying to have mystical mumbo-jumbo in your life while not actually being beholden to a deity that's paying any attention to you. Let's forget that for the moment. Ask yourself this question. What is the difference between a God that never interferes in the universe and a God that doesn't exist at all? There won't be any miracles, there won't be any prophecies, there won't be any messiahs, there won't be any apocalypse, there won't be any answered prayers. What's the effective difference between no God at all and the God of Deism? Before I became an atheist some years back, I spent some time thinking of myself as a naturalistic pantheist. Naturalistic pantheism is, frankly, quite a lot like the Force from Star Wars, or the Martian powers demonstrated by Valentine Michael Smith in Stranger in a Strange Land. If you're a sci-fi nut like me, I highly recommend both to you. But what I realized eventually was that all I was doing was believing in the natural, scientific, empirical world with a gloss of special grafted on top of it. Thinking the universe itself is divine and magical? What does that add to anything, especially when the world of science yields observable and repeatable results, while absolutely no claims of the supernatural ever have? But this is basically what the deists are doing, you realize. They're saying that the mundane and empirical world that science observes is all there is, except that there's a deity out there, somewhere, who jump-started it all and then buggered off. But to paraphrase Napoleon's mapmaker, Laplace, the universe works quite well without that hypothesis. Or, to quote myself, no God required. What function does postulating such a creature as a god, deistic or theistic, do except make us feel all special? Deistic gods especially, since by their lack of interaction, they're the least likely to provide any evidence of their existence even if they are real. I'm sorry, but deism is completely full of fail. It's nothing more than namby-pamby wish-thinking. And if you don't believe me, ask yourself this question. If God created the universe, then left and never interacted with it again, how would we ever know he existed in the first place? No deist God ever wrote a holy text. No deist God ever impregnated a virgin. No deist God ever did anything except allegedly create the universe. What, did God sign the universe somewhere? Show me God's unmistakable signature on the universe. Sorry, but even more than the theist argument, the deist argument strikes one as being purely imaginary, a flight of wishful thinking, almost more so than theism. At least theism claims God has interacted with the world and is thus knowable. Their arguments still fail, but at least they're making claims which fall within the scope of human perception.